About a year ago, Nashville star and singer-songwriter Charles Esten was in our studio talking about his plans to release a brand new song every Friday for 1 year. Well, guess what? He actually did it. He's here now to tell us all about that and how he plans to celebrate this history-making accomplishment. Great to have you with us today.
Great to be back, yeah.
It really was. You were sitting right here and you said, I've got this project I'm really excited about.
That is amazing to me. And if I said a year then, I'm surprised because I didn't really have any dates or plans or anything. I might have thrown out a year, but believe me when I tell you, I never thought I'd make it to a year of singles. We just released number 53. Probably going to go to 54 and finish up there.
Is there something magical about 54?
I'll tell you one thing is magical is we have, it's not a CD project or an album project, but I've been making compilations. And so there's a CD called Every Single Friday, the first 9. And on the back, almost like the Brady Bunch, there's 3, 3, 3, so there's 9. So 54 is divisible by 9.
Okay, there you go.
There'll be 6 CDs of Every Single Friday.
Talk about this accomplishment, because you know, songwriters notoriously get dry spells where they just feel like, gosh, I don't have anything to say. Did you ever get that way? I mean, you needed to do a new song every single week.
Well, you know what? I've been writing for so long, and when I finally got to this town, then it really sort of it got more intensive with the incredible talent of other songwriters in this town and getting to be in the rooms with them. I have to say, no, that didn't happen. If anything, this was about opening up the creativity. What I found was if you write a song and then don't demo it or don't cut it or don't do anything with it, you start to back up a little bit. But as soon as you record it and purge it and move on, it makes you move on to the next one. And so this was it was a real, I'm also one of those people that needs a deadline.
Right.
You're gonna write another song. You're gonna write another. That's how the professionals in this town do it. They go every day. They don't show up when the muse or the creativity strikes them. They show up and they write songs. And that thrills me, and I love being in a room with those great songwriters. And so, no, there was never an issue with that at all. It was more the time stuff, of like getting it submitted on time and doing the paperwork and doing the artwork. That was the stuff that was difficult. And by the way, I never could have done that without my wife, who made every single bit of that happen.
Nice. That's great. All right, so you're celebrating with a big concert that's free.
Yeah, well, we're going to be at the Country Music Hall of Fame there in the CMA Theater, and it's a celebration, one single year of Every Single Friday. I can't believe it's been a year, but we're going to be playing. I promise not to play all of those singles.
Or it'll be a long night, right?
Our audience, yeah, but we're going to play. I can't even call them my favorites because you know they're all like your children. Just the ones that we end up playing that night, and I'm with my band Six Wire and Steve Mandel, who's been the producer on the lion's share of all these, and a couple other guests that have sung with me on some of these singles. And mostly it was just, number one, to celebrate it and move on to whatever is next, but also to say thank you to so many people, including my band, including Steve, including these fans that have somehow made this a part of their weeks. You know, they on Thursday they find out what the next song is going to be in a clip. And God bless them, they've been coming out on Fridays. I had the thought that people are used to watching me once a week. Maybe they would, you know, like to hear me once a week. And
I'm sure they did.
It's been fantastic.
All right, before we go, we got to talk about Nashville. You've finished this current season.
That's right.
And it's been a very different season without Raina.
Yeah, it was a hard season in a whole bunch of ways. First of all, we were so grateful. In the very beginning, we thought we might not have a season 5, but then we ended up getting a season 5 with CMT, which has just been a fantastic home for the show. But then we knew that we were losing Connie Britton from the show. And that's hard. I met Connie the first day we started shooting, and I said, there's a million reasons I'm excited to do this show, and you are a couple hundred of them. I was already a huge Connie fan. And we didn't know then if Deacon and Raina, if these two characters would have any chemistry. Lo and behold, there was something there that created something that's pretty special and magical. So, like all the fans, it was hard for every one of us on the set. It was hard for Connie moving on, especially those tough episodes. So now, ever since those tough episodes, it's been about the same thing about the show and the fans as it is in the plot, which is how do you move on? How do you take those next steps? We on the show, we go through these different things. So many people come up to me and say they've been through the addiction or the cancer or the other things like that. Well, now I have to tell you, people come up to me and say, I lost one. I lost the love of my life. And so they're really moved by watching Deacon's process of trying to find his way through that. And it's a challenge and an honor to get to do it.
It's a really exciting process to watch, for sure. If you haven't seen it, it's on CMT. Really excited about your Wednesday night concert, too. Let me tell folks how they can see it. It's the One Single Year celebration with Charles Esten. It's this Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, the Country Music Hall of Fame. It is free. You do have to have a ticket ahead of time, though, to attend. Tickets are available online at charlesesten.com. You can also hear all 54 of those singles. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So much fun.